It's a live session with Mandolin Orange here at WNCW. We should direct people's attention. This is a big spring for you guys. Not only the release of such Jubilee, but y'all were deeply involved in the new release from the Songs from the Road band. And congratulations, because you get all the production credits there, Andrew.
Yeah, Charlie was real nice to put that on there, man. We went into the studio, I guess it was about a year and a half ago, to record that at Echo Mountain, and had the best time. Charlie has done a few of those projects, and I was glad to get the call to be a part of this one, and even got to sing a few of them. But I think he's just putting together a great group of tunes and a great group of guys to make a record, and I think it shows on the end product there.
Well, I think you both are very prolific songwriters, so it's great to be able to share them with a larger group, and of course, you all being old friends and buddies. That's makes it special. It
absolutely does. Yeah, and it's and that's what this music is all about. It's about sharing and getting together and doing that. And it's cool that, especially here in North Carolina, we've got so many great bands out doing that and are able to collaborate like that.
Right. Just to let folks know, the Charlie we're talking about is Charles Humphrey from the Steep Canyon Rangers. But there is a collection of talent on that particular album, Traveling Show, that is pretty spectacular. It's a wide range of great players from Western North Carolina. And, well, a little further east, since we're including you guys. Well, the tour is starting up, and does that come with a little trepidation? Because you're going to be gone for a while.
A little bit, but I think we've been gearing up for this for so many months now that it feels really good to finally be ready to hit the road.
Right. Do you? The music is delicate and emotional. I wonder, do you have a preference to play a small room as opposed to a festival? Or
definitely. Well, we love playing festivals, but with the kind of music we play, there's just two of us, and there does tend to be a lot of space sort of in the music. And I think that sometimes that can come across better inside a room with walls and ceiling, because it contains that space and it lets things sort of hang in the air. Whereas at a festival, sometimes it just feels like it's leaving you and you don't know where it's going.
Right. Do you have favorite festivals that seem to work with your sound better than others?
That's a tricky question, because then what if one of the other festivals is listening to us right now?
They're all listening. They're all listening, so you can adapt your answer accordingly.
Cool. We love every single festival we've ever been a part of. But we are excited to play some different festivals this year that we've never played before. Like Dale Fest is on the schedule, and Nelsonville Music Festival
up in
is
Ohio,
on there.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. That's very good. And then I believe you're making a return visit to Red Wing Roots.
Red Wing Roots, yeah. We did that one last summer, and it was super great. They have really seemed to work hard to cultivate amazing lineups every year. I think this is just their fourth year.
Right. Yeah. Those guys are just launching, and they've hit it out of the park from the get-go.
No kidding.
It's a beautiful part of the country up there, too, so that never hurts.
Yeah, we're super excited about that.
Is that near Jump Off Rock?
Maybe. I know it said like Natural Chimneys Park.
I think it's a little further north because it's up almost near the Maryland border.
Yeah, it's kind of near, what is it? Mount Solon.
Yes, that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's coming together now. Well, are there any strange challenges traveling together as a couple?
I think it's probably easier than traveling without a partner. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. We don't know.
Yeah, I don't know the alternative. So there's
a lot of backseat
so it works
driving.
pretty good.
It works out great. Yeah.
Well, the one thing you don't have to clamber into the man van with 3 or 4 other partially stinky dudes and right.
Yeah, I would never fly with Emily anyway, so it's all good. She'd make them right on top.
Are you going to have a chance to get overseas?
We're hoping so. Yeah. We think so. We've got a few things brewing, but can't say for sure at this point.
Of course.
We have to pull out the old canoe and head on over there.
I'll give you it's a long row, but it'll give you time for plenty of new songs.
Yeah, I'll do some songwriting and fishing maybe too.
That's right. It's Mandolin Orange live here in Studio B.
Hey, Scotty, let me get a shout out to Tommy Edwards.
Well, please. We need to shout out to
Tommy Edwards.
Yeah, we'll do a big shout out to Tommy Edwards because he was nice enough to hook us up with this guitar that Emily's playing, an
Nice.
old Gibson.
Absolutely beautiful.
It is indeed.
And another one we have at home that's very mad at us right now for not bringing it.
Yes.
Oh.
But don't tell Tom, if you're listening, don't go grab that guitar. You can't have it back.
When you guys go wandering about the countryside, does being a bluegrass folk musician from North Carolina carry any weight? We have such a rich tradition here. I'm just curious if other musicians in different parts of the country value that.
I think so. I think especially, you go out west, like up to the Portland area and stuff like that, and there's some great acoustic musicians up there. And I think sometimes they like to sit down and they want to hear it straight from the source, and then sometimes I'm like, well, I don't know, man. You guys know way more than I do, and I grew up around it. But yeah, I do think, I think because a lot of the, great traditional string bands came from this area, it does come with its own, I don't know, something validity, I guess.
Yeah.
To just be from this area. But honestly, like now, the tradition is carried way further than just this area, and people are doing great things with it. Like the Foghorn String Band is one of our favorites, and they're all Northwesterners.
Right.
And
Right.
I think they do a great job with this music.
Well, would you say that it seems to me, and you guys playing out and about, that there's been a pretty dramatic resurgence of interest in bluegrass and folk, and we have so many talented young bands, especially from out this way, with the Rangers and of course Chatham County Line and so many others in our state. And it just gets kind of curious if that's driving the interest. We have a lot more younger folks out there.
I think it does. I feel like it's a little hard for us to know because I think that we came about, or like we kind of came into being adults and being adult musicians around the time that was all, had just started to happen. Like, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou came out,
Right.
and, Old Crow Medicine Show was blowing up. And so we don't necessarily have anything to compare it to, but it definitely seems like it's a lot more, it's something people are aware of in the mainstream now. And that, I'm sure it's helpful.
It gets the crowds in the room, so
Yeah.
that's the good thing.